Hello boys and girls, this is Mr. Sutherland here going over the bass part for 4.8 Crisscross Applesauce. If you don't play bass, please change the channel now or forever hold your peace and continue along. So let's go over 4.8. 4.8 is a hooked bowing technique exercise between two different strings. Now hooked bowing is when you bow your instrument or over the strings going the same direction, two different pitches, and they're both played short. For example, I'd play an open D twice short, and I'd bow them all in the same direction, down, down, and that would be a hooked bow style or hooked bow technique. So let's go over this exercise real quick to see if you understand how to play this melody and how to finger it, and then we'll kind of assess from there if you need any more help. All right, let's get our metronome set at 60 beats per minute. Here it is set. Get our instruments and bows ready, and let's play 4.8. Get ready, 1, 2, set and play. Short, short, long. And that's the whole exercise. Not that difficult. Let's go over now some of the stuff. If you had some trouble with it, please stick along and kind of just watch and see if this helps a little bit. If it was fine for you, had no problem, then whatever. Just go on, go to the next video. See if something else will help you out. Don't waste your time on this video. Alright, so first let's identify the pitches. I'm sorry, the rhythm. The rhythm is not that difficult, not that tricky. So this shouldn't be too difficult. Sorry, that took a while to put that down. So I'm going to set the metronome back to 60 beats per minute, and I want you to clap and count the rhythm that you see here. Alright, here's our metronome set at 60, and I'm going to point to the notes, and then you're going to clap and count. 1, 2, clap and count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you're done. Very simple. We have a quarter note, half note. We know that that rhythm is correct as far as 1 beat per the quarter note because in the time signature we have 4/4 time. And notice here that it adds up 4 beats per measure. The quarter note gets 1 beat in time signature. So you have 1, 2, and the half note gets 2 beats. That's 4. So that's how I know that we were in 4/4 time. Other thing we have to look for now is the key signature. Well, what notes are sharp and what notes are flat and what notes are natural and left alone. We're in the key of D. Well, how do I know that we're in the key of D? Well, if you look right behind the time signature between the clef and the time, there's a little space with sharps and flats, or sometimes there's nothing there. In this case, we have 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp, telling us we're in the key of D. All right? Now let's go over the pitches to make sure that we know the fingerings and how to play the pitches and what the note names are. Okay? The very first pitch is an open D. And I'm going to write a D here, and to remind ourselves it's open, we're going to play or put a number 0 right above that to remember that it's an open D on the D string. The next pitch is an A. That's 1 finger on the G string. If you notice, we're playing, again, the hooked style, the hooked bow style between 2 different strings. We're not staying on 1 string. All right? And we'll mark it as a 1 there to remind ourselves that it's a first finger A on the G string. Let's go now to measure 2. We're going to play an open D again. Mark a 0 above that. And the next pitch is a B. It is 4 fingers on the G string. And we'll mark that as B to remind ourselves. So we're playing D open, 1A, A again, D open to 4B, and 4B again. Let's look at measure 3. Something suspiciously familiar. It's exactly the same as measure 1. We're going to play an open D. Then we're going to go to 1 finger A on the G string. And then finally, measure 4. We're going to play an open D. And as you'll see in your music, there's a Roman numeral 3 to tell you to switch to 3rd position and play a 4th finger high D. It's already marked for you there. And so we'll just put a D here. We know we play that twice, and we'll put a little tick next to that D to remind ourselves it's the higher octave or the higher D. So now let's go over the position for third position real quick, just to remember. All right? On the G string, when you go to third position, let me make sure that's there. Your finger, here's first position, fourth finger. Your finger for your first finger in third position is going to go up to this blue tape here, or just about an inch and a half higher from your fourth finger in first position. There's B. I'm sorry, C. Then you put 4 fingers down, much closer together, and you get D. If you don't know if that's correct or not, pluck an open D and pluck the fourth finger D together to see if you get the same pitch. Obviously, this one's going to sound higher. If it's a little bit off, you'll hear a much big difference. And that didn't sound pretty. So always try checking yourself with an open string to make sure you're playing the right pitch. Also, make sure your strings are in tune. And if they're not, you're obviously going to get really weird strings, really weird sounds. All right, so real quick now, let's pluck and sing these notes, going in rhythm, so that we know where the fingerings are. Let's set our metronome back to 60 beats per minute. Let's pluck and sing. 1, 2, sing and pluck, bass C, D, A, D, B, B, D, A, D, D, D. Simple as that. You don't have to be as great as I do at singing. You know, it takes time, it takes years of practice. All right, so moving on. Now let's try getting the bow into hooked bowing style and see what that feels like. First, you need a bow. Second, I want you to place your first finger on the G string so that you're prepared to move on. Because what's going to happen here is we're going to play a down bow A, or down bow D on the D string. Ooh, that sounds nasty. There it is. And then we continue with the bow direction going down, rotate our shoulder out so that we switch to the G string, but our finger's already on the first finger position for A. So let's try going down on D, rotate out, and we're still going in one direction. Try it again. Ready? And turn. And there you have it. Now let's try playing hooked bow. We know that's a slur. A slur is when you play both notes connected. There's no separation or break other than you turning your bow angle so that way you can go to the different string or different note. And to play staccato, we just gotta shorten the bow speed. We don't make the notes faster, we just make them really short, keeping the same meter. So let's play first a staccato D, very short. Rotate our shoulder out, make sure our finger is in first position on the G string, A. And those are 2 notes that are played hooked. Now let's play it in rhythm. 1, 2, short and short. Short, short. Ready? Again. D, short, A. Ready? One more time. Short, turn, A. And that's where we play the first 2 notes. Then we're going to play a half note up bow D. Now, not that difficult. We already went down, so we have plenty of time to bow up for 2 beats. Let's see if we can play measure 1 together very slowly. We're going to start with our first finger on the G string, ready to go. 1, 2, ready, and short, turn, short, up, A. That easy, okay? Now, take a moment by yourself to practice doing it for all 4 measures. It's very simple, it just takes a little bit of finesse. If you got it, continue on. We're going to try playing the whole thing a little bit slower. We're going to set the tempo to 50 beats per minute. Here we are. And then we're going to play this with the hooked bowing style we just learned. Very much slower. Here we go. Again, make sure A is ready to go so you don't want to forget. 1, 2, set, and play. D, turn, A, up A. D, fourth finger D, and up B. Down D, A again, up A, down, shift. Let's try that last one again. That maybe tricked you a little bit, tricked me up. Here we go from the beginning. 1, 2, beginning, and go. D, turn, A, up A. D, fourth finger, up B. Down, A again, up, down. Notice I shift already. Now up. As soon as your hand is free, oh my goodness, my metronome is going crazy. As soon as your hand's free, make sure you can shift to the next position that you need to. It's really easy to do when you have the first note as an open string, because then you can shift already to the third position or second half position, whatever it is you're already doing, and get your finger ready for the next note. Okay? So that was that easy. If this helped, great. And if not, let me know if you need some one-on-one time with me to kind of show you visually. I know it's kind of hard to see what my bow angles are like with this camera. I don't have that great technology just yet. But let me know in class, ask me any questions you want to, and I can help you out. All right, well, hope this video helped. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.